Welcome to the Big G
and Little B podcast. Today we're going to be talking about NFL free agency. Now, do you think Kirk Cousins, as a Vikings fan, kind of hate to see him leave?
Yeah.
We kind of protected him. He's getting paid a lot, and now he leaves, and really a lot of people hate him. What do you think about that?
I think he should have stayed. Would have played better for the Vikings. Honestly, I think he betrayed us. He's a betrayer.
Yeah, and I mean, we had good wide receivers too. We had, Justin Jefferson, KJ Osborne, Jordan Addison, and Kirk Cousins got 4 years, $180 million. Well, that's pretty good. I mean, he's like the best quarterback in free agency too.
Yeah, he was
pretty good. So I don't know.
I think it was an A tier.
Yeah, about that. But I mean, we really hate to see him go.
Yeah, I do.
We're quarterbacks now. It's not great.
Yeah, he's a good quarterback.
Yep.
What about
his prime is pretty good.
Yeah. How about we start talking about Danielle Hunter?
Yeah, he got 2 years, $49 million. That's pretty good for an edge rusher, I'd say.
Yeah, he's probably the best edge rusher there is, in my opinion.
Well, in free agency, yeah.
In free agency, as a Vikings fan again, hate to see him leave. Yeah, really wanted him to stay.
Vikings really like him. Vikings really like him though.
Yeah,
that's for sure. What about
Sam Darnold?
Yeah, we did get Sam Darnold.
He is actually honestly, I feel as a Vikings fan, I feel disgraced.
I feel discouraged about that.
That we signed that. He's not that good, but he's not that.
I think he's getting pretty old too, though.
Yeah, he's definitely like F tier.
I would say F tier, probably like D, C minus, around there. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, it's not too bad. But and we got Christian Wilkins. How do you think about that?
Honestly, I really think he's gonna play good for the Raiders.
Yeah. He got 4 years, $110 million. That is darn good. He's really good. What do you think about it?
Honestly, I think he's probably one of the best defensive players in free agency.
I don't know. Well, you got Danielle Hunter though.
Danielle Hunter's number 1. He's number 2.
Danielle Hunter's getting a little old though too.
But he's still got that youth in him. Now let's talk about Calvin Ridley.
Yeah. Calvin Ridley, 4 years, $92 million, and he's going to Titans. So, what do you think about that?
Honestly, I don't think he is worth that much money, but he could.
I don't think that's really a good sign.
You're just kind of wasting money there.
And
he's pretty old.
He doesn't have a good quarterback, but it's all right. A quarterback. So, what tier do you think? Like a B minus C?
C tier. C tier.
Yeah.
Another
okay.
spot.
Yep. And then Eric Armstead. What do you think about that? Going to the Jaguars, it's 3 years, $51 million.
He's not really that good. I haven't seen him play much. I usually watch the Vikings.
Pretty good. He's pretty good though. I'd say if 49ers fans
should be happy.
He's decent, but I would say that 49ers fans kind of like them. But, it's not one of those things. I'd say he got a decent amount of money. So, But, what tier do you think it is?
It's probably, I give it a good old C tier.
I'd say B minus.
Yeah.
Around there, B minus, C.
Now, let's talk about Saquon Barkley.
Saquon Barkley. 3 years, $37.75 million to the Eagles. Honestly, what do you think about that?
Honestly, I think he's a total betrayer to the Giants. He should really have stayed on the Giants, but I guess, the Giants, you don't really have a good quarterback. The quarterback just falls over all the time.
You're not wrong. Wide open touchdown, boom, falls over. But now the Eagles running backs are absolutely stacked.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about that?
That has to be an A tier.
Yeah, that's kind of good. Next up, Derrick Henry. 2 years, $16 million. Going to the Ravens. What do you think about that?
It's a very good trade. he should really get paid way more than $16 million. He's one of the best, if not the best, running back in the league.
I mean, but he is getting a little old. But he, Big Ginge, what are your thoughts on Josh Jacobs coming from the Raiders and going to the Packers?
Honestly, I think it's honestly good for the Packers, but as a Vikings fan, I'm not very happy because, obviously Josh Jacobs, one of the best running backs in free agency. Honestly, very good running back. Honestly, not happy to see him in our division.
No, it's going to be one of our rivals, our rival.
Yeah.
So, then, 4 years, $48 million.
Honestly,
what are your thoughts on that?
Honestly, a little bit underpaid for that good, but.
Oh, yeah, he is pretty good.
It's only about,
12 years a minute.
12 million.
Yeah.
12
million a year. And then, since they signed Josh Jacobs, they had to cut Aaron Jones. And then the Vikings signed him. What do you think about that?
Aaron Jones, one of the best running backs that we picked up. Besides Adrian Peterson,
he's probably one of the best. Yeah, he's probably one of the best.
As a Vikings fan, very, very, very.
I like it because it's coming from a rival. So it's one less person to worry about. But they did get Josh Jacobs. Xavier McKinney too. He got traded to the Packers. And what are your thoughts about that?
Honestly, Xavier McKinney, I don't think he's very good. Honestly, I'd rather have Jordan Poyer or someone else,
Yeah, he got 4 years, $67 million.
Honestly, that's overpriced.
I'd say it's kind of a lot.
I think actually, they should have paid Josh Jacobs more than they should have paid Xavier McKinney.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that.
Running backs do not get paid
enough. Yeah.
Free safeties, they don't do that.
But quarterbacks, they get kind of overpaid too. And I think running backs, they definitely get hit more.
They get undervalued.
Yeah, but I think, they kind of, running backs should get paid a little bit more than they do. So
that is a very good factor.
What do you think about Tyron Smith?
Honestly, it's great for Aaron Rodgers because as Tyron Smith is going to the New York Jets, we don't want to see Aaron Jones play for only another 4 snaps.
Yeah, that is a good point. He will help protect Aaron Rodgers for more than 4 snaps. I do like that.
Honestly, I think he's going to do a great job playing for the Jets. I really hope they have a good season,
And you know what? I don't think it's a bad thing. It's not bad. I kind of like that.
I do like it too, honestly. Only one year, $6.5 million. It's pretty good for an offensive lineman.
Yeah, and it'll help him. And then Mike Williams coming from the Chargers, going to the Jets. 1 year, $15 million. What are your thoughts on that?
Honestly, pretty good price for him. He did tear his, I believe, ACL against the Vikings after that one play. Great comeback. He's going to play good for the Jets.
Yeah, I don't think that's too bad, though.
No?
Because, he was a really good wide receiver. 1 year, $15 million. That is a pretty good price. And, honestly, hopefully the Jets hold on to him for longer than 1 year.
Yeah.
He's a pretty good wide receiver, too.
Yeah.
What tier do you think that trade was?
Honestly, I think it was I give it a C tier because he's not the best wide receiver in the league. Honestly, the Jets have Garrett Wilson and other players, but
he's still really good though.
Yeah, he's still pretty good.
What do you think about Hollywood? 1 year, $7 million, coming from the Cardinals to the Chiefs. What do you think about that?
Honestly, my thoughts on him is the Chiefs. They got Rashid Rice, and they got a couple other guys, but
I wonder how much he's gonna get the ball too, because they got Patrick Mahomes, but he can throw decent. But I feel like they might run the ball too.
Honestly, Patrick Mahomes, he's not the best quarterback I've ever seen.
I agree.
But he's not the worst.
Yep.
You know, honestly.
And all right, you know, Chiefs really need a wide receiver, and they got one, which is pretty good. 1 year, $7 million. I mean, what do you think about that?
Honestly, I mean, they kind of needed that, but yet they also did win 2 Super Bowls back to back in the last 2 years. So honestly, I think, I mean, they don't really need him. I mean, they could honestly get another better wide receiver. But
yeah, but I mean, what if they get a third one in a row? That might be pretty. That's really good. But I mean, I hope not. But it is what it is.
Marquise Brown, great weapon for the Cardinals. Hopefully, we can do it for the Chiefs.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully.
Now let's talk about the defensive tackle, DJ Reader, coming from the Bengals to the Lions.
Yep. I mean, that's not bad. 2 years, 11 mil, or 2 years, 22 million. What do you think about that?
Honestly, I think that's a great trade for the Lions, you know. But honestly, I don't really want to see him rushing our quarterback as a Vikings fan.
Yeah, I mean, I get that. And their D-line, I mean, that's going to be stacked. Aiden Hudson plus him. Yeah. I mean, that's freaking good.
I mean, honestly, they're going to be like one of the best defenses in the league, if not the best.
I mean, I don't know.
Even
49ers defense is still pretty good.
Even though, I mean, they did get rid of C.J. Gardner-Johnson, but honestly, I mean, if they would have kept him, best defense. Now let's talk about Patrick Queen.
Yes.
Going to in-division rival Steelers from the Ravens for 3 years, $41 million.
You know what? He was a great linebacker. Hopefully he can do it again for the Steelers.
Him and T.J. Watt together.
That is really good.
I hope we do not have to play them.
Nice. That's gonna suck when Vikings play them though. But I mean, I guess that's what it is.
I mean, that's what it is. I mean, I wish, you know, they could have paid him a little bit more money because of how good he is. But
yeah,
they do got a lot of weapons, you know.
Yeah.
Getting Justin Fields and Russell Wilson.
Yeah, I don't know about that though. I wonder who's gonna be a starter because you know Justin Fields, he's pretty young. He's not bad. Russell Wilson, he's getting kind of old though. So.
Yeah. Russell Wilson, he's pretty old. Justin Fields, great for run option.
Yeah, he's good for run option. But Russell Wilson, he's getting kind of slow. He's old.
Can't throw the best.
You know, you never know. He might break a few bones when he tries and runs.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, yeah, you know.
But hey, man, they're the coach. We're not the coach, but whatever.
Mike Tomlin, great coach.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Now let's talk about Kendall Fuller going from the Commanders to the Dolphins for 2 years and $15 million. What do you know
what? It's all right, but you know I think it's decent. I mean, what do you think about it?
I mean, honestly, I think you know the Dolphins. I don't think they really needed him.
No, I mean they got Waddle. He's really good.
They got Waddle. They got Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if they need another wide receiver.
Honestly, they could use one.
And
they could, but
their run game, that's really good too.
Yeah.
So, because they got Raheem Mostert.
Raheem Mostert's
Nice.
one of the fastest. You know, Dolphins are actually one of the fastest NFL teams in the league.
Well, yeah, they got Tyreek Hill, Raheem Mostert. I mean,
and Jaden Marshall.
Yeah, I mean, and they got a bunch of good guys. I hope they go somewhere with that good team. I don't know. Hopefully they go somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah. How about Kenny Pickett going to the Eagles
from the Steelers? And you know, I don't think that's too bad of a trade.
Honestly, I think he isn't that good. Not to be mean, but he is actually not that good. I mean, he was hometown team, you know. Now let's talk about Tony Pollard signing with the Titans. What do you think about Tony Pollard going to the Texans? I mean, the Titans.
I honestly, Titans, they did get rid of Derrick Henry, so they did need a running back. And Tony Pollard, he's a really good running back. he's kind of fast too. So.
I mean, he's pretty fast. He got that agility. You know.
Yep.
Honestly, I think if he just practices more and gets better, honestly, he could be a really good running back for the Titans.
Yeah, and he's got that mentality too.
Yeah, you know, you see him. He's actually really good. You know, he can set up that spin move on him.
Yep.
Great.
Yeah, they'll put that spin move on him, and they're like, oh, where'd he go?
Yeah, where'd he go? And he's all in the end zone.
Yeah, he's really good. And then, what about Devin White coming from the Buccaneers to the Eagles? What do you think about that?
Honestly, I think the Eagles already have a really, really great defense. But honestly, I think just him, not very good.
Yeah, I mean he's all right, but
honestly, I give that like a D tier.
Yeah. What do you think about Jordan Poyer signing with the Dolphins?
Honestly, I think it's pretty good.
I mean, it's like a C minus tier, you know.
Jordan Poyer is just, you know, he's kind of old.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting older. I mean, the Bills, he's used to the cold. Now he's going somewhere warm. You know, he's got to adapt to that.
Yep.
But I mean, they do.
But honestly, I don't think he'd be that bad, because you know he's getting older. You know, so what about Kevin Byard? Signed with the Chicago Bears, 2 years, $15 million. That is a darn good deal. What do you
honestly,
think?
I think Chicago Bears going into the season as a Vikings fan. Honestly, good trade for them, not for us.
But they don't have you know, Justin Fields anymore.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
that's
it.
Yeah. Thanks for watching the Big G
and Little B podcast.